solving quadratics, which is the next chapter, using factorization, and then one question using the quadratic formula, just to give an example. So we're going to start off nice and easy, and then I'll show you different ways of getting into your quadratic. So here we start off, we just put it into two brackets, so we factorize x, two numbers that multiply to give me 2, add to give me 3 is 2 and 1, plus plus, so that equals 0, so x equals minus 2 and x equals minus 1. So do x plus 2 equals 0, solve that to get minus 2, and x plus 1 equals 0, solve that to get minus 1. Okay, same thing here, x, so two numbers at times are given 12 and 3 is 6 and 2. We need a negative 4, so it's going to be a negative 6 plus 2 equals 0. So x equals 6 and x equals minus 2. Alright, next up in this form, we just have to rearrange it to get it into this form. So x squared minus 25x equals 0, and now we factorize, take out the x, we are left with x minus 25 equals 0. So x equals 0 and x equals 25. Okay, so next up, same thing, 5x squared minus 30x equals 0, and factorize, take out 5x, so we're left with x minus 6 equals 0, so x equals 0 and x equals 6. So remember, for the quadratics you'll get two answers, because that is where they will cross the x-axis, something like that. Okay, so next up is when we have a coefficient in front, so we have the a and a, b and c. So what we do here, 2 times 3 is 6, so now we need two numbers times to give me 6 that add or take away to give me 7. So we have, and I'm going to rewrite this, I'm going to split up the 7x, 2x squared, my two numbers are going to be 6 and 1, plus 1x, plus 6x, plus 3. Now the reason I put it in this order is because I could see, I could factorize the 6 and the 3. Yeah, equals 0. So now I'll start factorizing. So I have 2, oh sorry, I'll do x, take x out. I have 2x plus 1. And same on the other side. And this one should be a plus 3 equals 0. So then we have x plus 3 and 2x plus 1 equals 0. So x equals minus 3 and x equals minus a half. Okay, next up we are gonna have this one here. So again, same thing, we'll do 4 times 15 is 60. So we're gonna need two numbers that times to give me 60, that add or subtract to give me 16, minus 16. So to add to give me minus 16, so I'm going to use 10 and 6. So we have 4x squared and we need minus 16. So we're gonna, and we need a positive 60. So minus 6x plus minus 10x plus 15 equals 0, and we put that into our brackets. So yeah, we're gonna do so here we're gonna do 2x and then 2x minus 3, and the same on this side, 2x minus 3, and that is multiplied by minus 5. So our two brackets become 2x minus 5 and 2x minus 3 equals 0. So x equals 5 over 2 and x equals 3 over 2. Okay, I'm going to create some space now while I answer the next two questions. So let me just get rid of all of this. Alright, so for the next two questions, over here, what we do, we have to rearrange, we have to expand the brackets and then rearrange it into our quadratic form. So that will give me, so I'm just going to expand the brackets. So I'm going to have 4x squared minus 6x plus 9 equals 9. I hope I've done that correct. 4x squared, 2x, 3, 6. So this should be 12x plus 9. And then, yeah, rearrange that. So that becomes 4x squared minus 12x. And if you take the 9 over, equals 0. So you become the minus 9. So 9 minus 9. So that becomes 0. So factorize here. X, take out 4x. You have x minus 3 equals 0. So x equals 0. And then x equals 3. Okay, last but not least, this one I'm just going to do the quadratic formula. So for just a reminder, quadratic formula is x equals minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. A, b, and c. So just plug that into our formula. We have minus 7 plus or minus square root, I'll do that better, square root minus 7 squared minus 4 times 3 times minus 1 divided by 2 times 3, and then you just work all of that out. So that will give me 7 plus or minus square root, do the inside, 61 over 6. And then from there, we're going to do, just take the pluses out. X can equal 7 plus square root 61 over 6, or x can equal 7 minus square root 61 over 6. And then if they tell you to give it into 3 significant figures, punch that into your calculator, and then you could tap the equal button twice to get the two answers. That's it for this video.